Hey, y'all, welcome to Auto Mastery University weekly sales training. Hey, we've been talking about the book, The Greatest Salesman in the World. And for the last 3 weeks, we've talked about Today I Begin a New Life. We've also integrated some of the techniques that I've used over the years to have success and integrated content from the book Fanatical Prospecting by Jeb Blunt. Now we're getting into week two, and week two is one of my favorites. And I will tell you that one thing the author says, Og Mandino is the author of The Greatest Salesman in the World. He says that it's really important to read the book three times a day, excuse me, for 4 weeks. Now, I've given you a little bit of a break because I didn't want you to have to be in this series forever. I wanted to get through it. I want to get some good content to you, and I'm a little impatient. So I said, why don't you read it twice a day? That I think you can do. Get up in the morning and read the chapter. And at night, read it out loud so it goes into your subconscious. And instead of reading it for 4 weeks, we're only reading it for three. Again, I would encourage you to read it more than even I recommend, but at least get that done so you can start living what this book says. So here we go. Now we're going to talk about chapter two, and we're going to talk about this great book, The Greatest Salesman in the World. And we're going to talk about how it relates to you and I, the business that you and I are in. So here we go. Let's rock and roll. Let's do this thing. And we are going to start right there. And we're going to talk about this chapter, the greatest, I greet this day with love in my life by the greatest salesman in the world, written by Og Mandino. Hey, we're going to talk today about how you make them feel. And we're going to really get comfortable with that to make them comfortable. Because so many times, initially, like within the first 4 seconds, we blow them out and they're like, I don't want to do business here anymore. And we don't even know we're doing it. So we're going to talk a lot about that for the little bit. Now, the book, The Greatest Salesman in the World, chapter two, is this one. I will greet this day with love in my heart. I'm going to read the whole chapter today at the risk of putting you to sleep. I promise that it's going to have a lot of nuggets in it, but stay with me, stay on top of it. But I want you to really get the energy of this chapter. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to read it every week, but I am going to read it today, the whole chapter. Here we go. I will greet this day with love in my heart, for this is the greatest secret of all success in all ventures. Muscle can split a shield and even destroy life, but only the unseen power of love can open the hearts of men. And until I master this art, I will remain no more than a peddler in the marketplace. I will make love my greatest weapon, and none on whom I call can defend against its force. My reasoning they may counter, my speech they may distrust, my apparel they may disapprove, my face they may reject, and even my bargains may cause them suspicion. Yet my love will melt all hearts like unto the sun, whose rains soften the coldest clay. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I do this? Henceforth will I look on all things with love, and I will be born again. I will love the sun, for it warms my bones, yet I will love the rain, for it cleanses my spirit. I will love the light, for it shines and shows me the way, yet I will love the darkness, for it shows me the stars. I will welcome happiness, for it enlarges my heart, yet I will endure sadness, for it opens my soul. I will acknowledge rewards, for they are my due. Yet I will welcome obstacles, for they are my challenge. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I speak? I will laud my enemies, and they will become friends. I will encourage my friends, and they will become brothers. Always will I dig for reasons to applaud. Never will I scratch for excuses to gossip. When I am tempted to criticize, I will bite my tongue. When I am moved to praise, I will shout from the rooftops. It's not so that birds, the wind, and the sea, all natural speaks with the music of praise for the Creator. Let me say that again. Is it not so that birds, the wind, the sea, and all nature speaks with the music of praise for the Creator? Cannot I speak with the same music to his children? Henceforth will I remember this secret, and it will change my life. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I act? I will love all manners of men and women, for each has qualities to be admired, even though they may be hidden. With love, I will tear down the walls of suspicion and hate which they have built around their hearts, and in its place will I build bridges so that my love may enter their souls. I will love the ambitious, for they can inspire me. I will love the failures, for they can teach me. I will love the kings, for they are but human. I will love the meek, for they are divine. I will love the rich, for they are yet lonely. I will love the poor, for they are so many. I will love the young for the faith they hold. I will love the old for the wisdom they share. I will love the beautiful for their eyes of sadness. I will love the ugly for their souls of peace. I will greet this day with love in my heart. But how will I react to the actions of others? With love. For just as love is my greatest weapon to open the hearts of men and women, love is also my shield to repulse the arrows of hate and spears of anger. Adversity and discouragement will beat against my new shield and become as softest of rains. My shield will protect me in the marketplace and sustain me when I am alone. It will uplift me in moments of despair, yet it will calm me in times of exaltation. It will become stronger and more protective with use until one day I will cast aside and walk unencumbered among all manners of men and women. And when I do, my name will be raised high on the pyramid of life. I will greet this day with love in my heart. And how will I confront each whom I meet? In only one way. In silence and to myself, I will address him and say, I love you. Though spoken in silence, these words will shine in their eyes, unwrinkle my brow, bring a smile to my lips, and echo in my voice, and his or her heart will be opened. And who is there who will say nay to my goods when their hearts feel my love? I will greet this day with love in my heart. And most of all, I will love myself. For when I do, I will zealously inspect all things which enter my body, my mind, my soul, my heart. Never will I overindulge the requests of my flesh. Rather, I will cherish my body with cleanliness and moderation. Never will I allow my mind to be attracted to evil and despair. Rather, I will uplift it with the knowledge and wisdom of the ages. Never will I allow my soul to become complacent and satisfied. Rather, I will feed it with meditation and prayer. Never will I allow my heart to become small and bitter. Rather, I will share it and it will grow and warm the earth. I will greet this day with love in my heart. Henceforth will I love all mankind. From this moment, all hate is left from my veins, for I have not time to hate, only time to love. From this moment, I take the first step required to become a man among men and a woman among women. With love, I will increase my sales 100-fold and become a great salesperson. If I have no other qualities, I can succeed with love alone. Without it, I will fail, though I possess all the knowledge and skills of the world. I will greet this day with love and I will succeed. Woo! That's powerful, man. That is so powerful. I want you to read it yourself and go slow through it, slower than I was allowed to go, because I want it to speak to you. And here's what this chapter really tells us. Warmth opens what an argument can't. You can't debate somebody into liking you. Kindness gets past the guard and allows them to listen to what you're trying to pitch. And don't pitch, serve. Kindness gets past the guard. That the guard they have around them because they feel you're going to pitch. Number two, find something good in every person. Look for it, but be authentic. Everybody's got something. Go find it before you say a word about price. Say something kind, but make it sincere. Number three, the hard ones need it most. They need to be loved. The person who's short with you is carrying something you can't see. Give them a good hello anyhow. Number four, say it on the inside first. I love that. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I used to say that 5 times before I would even greet somebody. I do it now before I pick up the phone. I don't say it out loud. I say it to myself. I'd be a weirdo if I said it out loud, but I say it to myself about them, and it changes my whole countenance. And number 5, do it until it's just who you are. Read this chapter over and over and over again because we're replacing old habits. And here's the reality. Nobody remembers what you said. They remember how you made them feel. And that part is absolutely free and it's completely up to you. I was not the best salesperson at a dealership I worked at, but I was successful. Why? Because I love people the most. And I sold cars when a lot of other more talented people were not going to sell them because I loved on them. My business now is all about that. How can I love on them? My business today is about helping them reach their max capacity, you and everyone else watching this. But you know what it is for you with your customer? Help them get that dream they desire. If you can help them do that, they're going to buy from you forever. So there's two places where you and I do this every single day. And one of those, of course, is on the phone. And that's, of course, where most of your 50 touches happen. And another one is in person with on the lot, at the desk, in the service drive. You're always greeting this day with love. Same idea both places. Be warm first, business second. Now, you're still going to do your 50 a day, but this is where your 50 a day land. Make sure your email has love in it. Make sure your text has love in it. Make sure that your phone call has love in it. Don't ever, ever, ever be sarcastic. Remember, we're about unbelievable hospitality at our dealership. Be that person. When you're making a phone call, smile before you dial. Was that a fake smile or what? How about that? But they can hear it, man. When you smile before you dial, they can hear that you've got some kindness in you. You've heard it when you've heard somebody who really enjoys what they're doing and they're on the other side of the phone. You get it. Number one, stand up or sit up. Make sure, like I'm sitting up now today because I love this content so much. You can stand up and do this. You can stand up and make your call. You can stand up and watch your training videos. Your voice follows your body. Number two, smile before they answer. If you're picking up a phone, make sure you put a smile on and they can hear it in your voice. Number three, when you get their name, say it first. If you're calling them, is Bob there? Yeah, this Bob. Bob, it's Bart. It's Bart over at Billy Bob Toyota. And when you say it like that, they're thinking, I'm supposed to know this guy. Exactly. And you might have not have ever met him, but when you say it's Bob there, yeah, it's Bob. Bob, it's Bart. And hesitate for a minute. Over at Jimmy Johnson Ford, you'll think, oh, hey, Bart. And he probably doesn't even know who you are. But when you say it like that, what's he think? I'm supposed to know who this person is. And slow down. Slow down that first line. I don't slow down normally because I'm trying to hit a deadline with time here. But when I'm on a phone call, I do. Hey, it's James there. It's James. James. It's Bart over at Bob CDJR. How are you? And he's thinking, oh, I'm supposed to know this person. And then when you say, how are you? Act like you care. Don't just do it like we normally do. Hey, what's up? Don't do that. Act like you really care. That's going to be a big piece. All of this costs you nothing, but it changes the whole call. The first 10 seconds is critical. Their name. Use their name. They love to hear it. Then you're going to tell them what store you're with. Then you might say something like, I'm not trying to sell you anything. And then you might say, how's that Highlander treating you? Now, this little 4-step script is great when you're calling about their car and you want to buy it. You're not trying to sell anything, but hey, I've got somebody that might be interested in your Highlander. And the reason I called you is because I want to find out if, since they want to put a bid on it, would you be interested in selling it? So again, is Maria there? Yes, Maria. Hi, Maria. It's Bart over at Billy Bob Toyota. How you doing today? I'm good. What do you want? Well, for one thing, I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I do have a couple questions for you. Is that fair? Now, I noticed you've been servicing in here. How's that been for you? Great. Good. Anything we can do for you to make you feel more special here? No. Now, let me ask you a question. One of the reasons I'm calling you is we have people looking for vehicles all the time, and we have people looking for Highlanders just like yours. And we had somebody that was looking at that car, so your car was flagged. And I want to find out if we can get the bid on that for you, if and we can help you sell it. I'm not interested in selling it. I get it. But if you got really good money out of it and you could get a new one for maybe a lower payment, would you consider that? That might be your call. That might be your first 15, 20 seconds, right? Okay. Same call, different words. How's the truck treating you? Nice and warm. Hey, Jimmy, I thought of you this morning. How you doing, buddy? I'm good. Hey, Bob, I know you moved recently. How'd that move go? Or it could be maybe these are people that you want to get the refer that they've bought cars from you, but you don't know how to check in. You can't always ask them for referrals, but maybe you check in every month and you check in, Claude. This is Bart. I'm just checking in, see how you're doing, man. What do you need from me? Always ask them, what do you need from me? What do you need from me? And then maybe maybe you talked to them at one point. It was a past customer or unsold showroom, and they were looking for a car for their daughter. Hey, is Jim there? Yeah, it's Jim. Jim, it's Bart over at the toy store. How you doing today? Good. Jim, it was so nice to meet you a few weeks ago. I tried you a couple times. I didn't get a hold of you. Did you get a car for your daughter yet? No, I didn't. Wow, man, I think I've got something that will work. Now, again, make it warm, make it warm. Connect, connect, connect. Some of those that don't land so well, just following up. Did you get my email? You never answered it. Still looking? Terrible question. Got a minute? A little bit just not warm. Anything change on your end? Again, it doesn't work. You got to get more personality in this. Nobody owes you their time. You've got to gain that first 30 seconds. Okay. When they don't pick up and you're on a phone call, make it short. Hey Bob, this is Jim over at Billy Bob Toyota. I've got some information for you I think you're really gonna want. Please call me as soon as possible. Always give them a reason to call you back. If you're gonna give them something, maybe you've got something for them. Hey Jim, just wanted to hear your friendly voice. I wanted to tell you I got a little gift for you. Give me a call when it's convenient. If it's a text, same tone. Never just following up. Hey, thanks a lot for taking the time with me. It was great talking to you. Really appreciate you. When you get an opportunity, give me a shout because I got a little gift for you. If it's a video, 15 seconds of your face beats any paragraph. And we get it. We know that. We've done studies on it. Videos can be powerful. Okay, the walk up. Let them get out of the car first. Give them a couple seconds to breathe. Smile before you're too close. Not a fake smile, but they'll see your face before they hear you. I kind of do this smile. You can't see me if you don't have the camera on, but it's just maybe my lips a little bit tighter, and I'm just not trying to put a big old toothy smile, but a little bit more, just a little bit more calm. When they get out, say, "Welcome in, you guys. I'm so glad you came by today. How can I meet your expectations? What are you hoping to accomplish today?" That type of question gets them to put them at ease. Not, "Can I help you?" That doesn't work so much. And when you talk to them, first of all, find out. Talk about them before the car. Now, sometimes you have to ask them, you know what you've heard me say, what do you want? Why do you want it? Who are you? Later on, we'll show them how to get it. So when they come in, say, how can I be of service today? Well, I saw a car online. Perfect. I'd be glad to help you with that. Tell me a little bit about that car. So they're telling you a little bit about it and then say, why was that important to you? Why about that? What about that car got your attention? Well, I'm looking for my daughter. Right on. How old's your daughter? She's 22. Fantastic. Good for you for helping her out. So what is she? Now you talk about her daughter a little bit and then get back into business. Sometimes, frankly, it's easier to talk a little bit of business initially unless there's something that we can, maybe we see a bumper sticker or maybe we know these people or something, then we want to talk to them before we get into business. But if you're going to be in business, have a conversation about business, but transition into who they are pretty quickly. Warm first, business second if possible. First 30 seconds face to face. Welcome in. My name is Bart. What are you hoping to accomplish today? Another one, it could be, have you been out with us before? Have you been to our dealership before? What brought you in today? And then through the conversation, you might say, what are you driving now? Of course, you know these. If you're a pro, you do this all the time. And then they might say, I want to look around. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere. And make it soft, not aggressive. Not, can I help you? No good. You're looking for something specific? No good. It doesn't have warmth to it. What's your budget? Don't even think about it. Not yet, folks. There's a time and place. Are you buying today? Nah, I don't think so. Let me get a manager early. That probably doesn't work either. The first question you ask them really lets you know whether they're that they see you as a person or a deal. So pay attention to them. If you like their jacket, tell them. If you know, welcoming somebody, I think is some of the most powerful words that you can do. Welcome. Okay, guys, we want to get you out of here, but realize this. You can see it on the screen. They've been sold to before. They're tired. Something's going on at home. They think you want something. They're braced for a fight. Y'all get that. But stay calm, stay warm. And and what I really believe is if they have an aggressive tone, don't match it at first. Don't match it at first. If they have a soft tone, definitely match it at first. Because if possible, you want to pace what we call pace lead, which is pace their tone, pace their cadence, pace the way the volume, but let them talk a little bit first. Don't mirror it right away. Let them talk a little bit and then start pacing so you can connect with them. Okay. Give them some room. Be kind. And here's what I would know. And again, where it says don't match your tone, that's usually that person that's just coming in aggressive. Can't match it. Then they, then you've got two people growling at each other. But be the person that was different than everybody else. You can't control how they show up, but you can control how you do. Three things: smile before every dial, name, use your name, use their name, say something human every time on a call, and ask them about them before you ever ask about the car. How you doing today? But make it sincere. Watch your conversation numbers climb because of the fact that you're greeting this day with love in your heart. Hey, a little longer today, but what I would tell you is this. I would tell you, I'm so proud of you for allowing me to go through that chapter with you. I didn't do this last time, but I really felt this chapter is that important. Please, please, please read it twice a day. We're going to read it for the next 3 weeks. And and remember, stay warm with who you are. Come from a heart, come from a giving heart, and try this. And try this. Say it to yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. It's so strong. It's so strong. I do it today. Hey, we'll see you next time on Keep the Change. And we'll and what we're going to talk about keeping that change next week is this same chapter, and we're going to talk about part 2. See you next time.